A happy morning, children. The topic for today is degrees of comparison. These degrees of comparison are of three types: positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. What are used in degrees of comparison? Adjectives or adverbs in the form of positive, comparative, and superlative. See, as we have verb forms, here these adjectives also have three forms. They are positive form, comparative form, and superlative form. Now observe these two tables. Here, good, better, best. The very first word written is good, better, best. Well, better, best. Here, good. The original form of the word is completely changed into better, and then it changed into best in superlative degree. Whereas, take the third word, small, smaller, smallest. Okay, here only ER form and EST form is added to the base word. Base word is small. To this, we have added ER and EST form. Thus, it's made comparative and superlative. Then soft, softer, softest. Then tasty, tastier, tastiest. Okay. Now, in the same way, if you go to table 2, you see, useful, more useful, most useful. These two tables are completely the adjectives and adverbs which we use in comparative and superlative degrees and positive degrees in degrees of comparison. Okay. But why? What is the variation? Why is more used, more and most used with some words, and why some words have used ER and ST form? Here you have a reason. That is, the word division is means word format is changed based on the syllable count. See, when there is a monosyllabic and disyllabic words, we go with the ER and ST form. Whereas, tri and polysyllabic, of course, some disyllabic also take more and most. Di, tri, polysyllabic take more and most in the superlative degree. More in comparative, most in superlative degree. Now, what is a syllable count? How is it done? Syllable is nothing but the vowel sound we get in each word. Now, when you read the word small, how many vowel sounds do you have here? One, right? So, monosyllabic word. Then go to the word tasty. It has two sounds, two vowel sounds. So, this is called disyllabic. Then you see dangerous, dangerous. How many do you have? 3. So, thus, that becomes trisyllabic. Then poly, beautiful. And many such words, industrious, industrious. So, such polysyllabic words also go with more and most in the degrees of comparison. When you learn these words, you can easily use them in transformation of sentences. When you are asked to transform any degrees of comparison into positive or comparative or superlative by giving one form to you, unless you know these adjectives and adverbs, you cannot transform it. As you have learnt verbs thoroughly, you need to learn these adjectives also. Okay, children. Hope I am clear. If there is any doubt, you can ask me. Then, let's see what is a positive degree and a comparative degree and superlative degree. Now, you see here, positive degree. What is a positive degree? A positive degree is nothing but a degree in which there is no comparison at all. No comparison between any of the qualities. Now you see, he gave you a paragraph in which he used positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. He wanted you to read this. So please read it thoroughly 2-3 times, understanding how each adjective in bold letters is used. Okay, concentrate that. Then coming to what positive degree is. As I said, positive degree is a degree in which you don't find any comparison at all. In the above conversation and passage, the adjectives easy, good, large, hot and dry are used in the positive degree. These adjectives denote a certain degree of quality and without any comparison. The base form of the adjective is used in these sentences. Base form of the adjective is used in these sentences. So what is the base form of the adjective? Like rich, big, good, small. The adjective itself is a base form of the adjective. What is an adjective? Adjective is a word that denotes quality, right, of the noun or pronoun. Now you see here, the painting is wonderful. Akhila is an intelligent girl. You see, here base form of the adjectives are used and there is no comparison even. This is a positive degree. Then going to comparative degree. What is a comparative degree? A degree in which you find comparison between two things, qualities, persons, etc. Okay. Now you see here the adjectives easier, more useful, more suitable are in the comparative degree. These words denote a higher degree of a quality. The comparative degree is used to compare two persons, places or things. Generally, than follows the comparative degree. Okay, comparative adjective or adverb. Now here you have 2 examples. This sentence is more impressive than the earlier one. More impressive. Impressive. Trisyllabic word. It is followed by than whenever you use comparative degree. More, of course, er form or more will be used. Then than is must to follow. It's THAN. Be very particular about the spelling even. THAN, than is used here. Rama is more beautiful than the rose. Like Purna excuse me. A car is costlier than a bike. You see, a car is costlier than a bike. Costlier. Here again, you see, er form is used and than has followed. This is mandatory and you must remember it. It's must. Okay, beta. Then go to superlative degree. What is a superlative degree? A degree in which comparison is between more than two persons or things or qualities. Okay. The adjectives the best, the saltiest, the lowest are the superlative degrees. These words denote the highest degree of a quality and they are used to compare more than two. Observe here, more than two. Whenever there are more than two persons or qualities, what is used? Superlative degree. The definite article the is used before the superlative degree. See, earlier in comparative degree, what did it follow? The comparative degree form of the adjective THAN, than. But here in superlative degree, THE the precedes. THE the precedes the superlative degree. The adjective there. the adjective used. Okay. For example, Jupiter is the biggest planet. The biggest planet. The is used there. Ramagundam is the hottest place in Telangana. No other place is as hot as Ramagundam. That's the sense here. It means the supreme quality is mentioned here. Jupiter is the biggest planet. No other planet is as big as Jupiter. That is the sense it is giving you here. Okay. So, this is all about your three types of degrees. Positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. Positive degree, no comparison. Comparative degree, comparison between two qualities or persons, etc. Superlative degree, comparison between more than two persons, things and qualities. In comparative degree, than follows the adjective. In superlative degree, the precedes the adjective. The precedes the adjective. Am I clear? Next, you see here. All monosyllabic and some disyllabic adjectives take ER in the comparative and EST in the superlative degree. Then, you see here, for many disyllabic adjectives and all trisyllabic and polysyllabic adjectives, more in the comparative degree and most in the superlative degree are used before the adjectives. Okay. Now he has given you the same what I discussed with you. Like monosyllabic and disyllabic go with ER and ST form. Then disyllabic, trisyllabic and polysyllabic words take more and most in the comparative and superlative degrees. The same information is mentioned here. Now once again you go through these all examples that makes the sense of your understanding. Okay. Then you see the table here, the last one here. This table, if you learn, you can easily answer. See 1, 2, 3, 4 rules are there. If you know these as it is, you must be able to learn these as it is. Of course, through usage you will understand the sense also. But these base words, okay, they help you to answer the degrees of comparison without any mistake. Now you see. Let's go with the example and then we'll discuss about the given table. Okay, so here you see first example. What is there? No other state in India is as small as Goa. No other state in India is as small as Goa. Now, if I ask you a question, is there any state in India which is as small as Goa? Any. That any comes in comparative degree. Any is used for comparison. When I am questioning you, is there any state? It means I am comparing India and Goa with some other places, right? Is there any state in India? Is there any state in India which is as small as Goa? No. No, you may say no. So that no, positive degree. No other state in India is as small as Goa. Goa is smaller than any other state in India. Take any state in India and compare it with Goa. You don't find any state which is as small as Goa. The same is mentioned here. We are not changing the form. Meaning is same. But the format is different. Comparison is done here. Here in the base form we said. Here in the comparative form. Goa is smaller than any other state in India. Now, so what is the smallest state in India? Because we have already said there is no other state in India which is as small as Goa. Then again, we said Goa is smaller than any other state in India. So the same. So what is the smallest state in India? Obviously Goa. So the same we are stating here. Goa is the smallest state in India. You took Goa and compared with n number of states here. Right? So that's Goa is the smallest state in India. Okay. Then next, the same table, here in the same table also the same example, the same format is given. Not so tall as. This is first, this one, the very first one we have gone through is this. No other state in India is so small as Goa. You see, no other state in India is so or as. Whenever there is negative comparison, usually we prefer so. Okay, no other state in India is so or as small as Goa. Then second one, you see, Goa is smaller than any other state in India. Have you understood? If you know what to be written here, an adjective plus than, an adjective plus than plus any other. You can put plus here, an adjective plus than plus any other is mandatory in comparative degree. Whenever there is a sentence with no other, then again you see superlative degree. In superlative degree, what do we use completely? Directly the plus adjective. That's all. This kind of rule, if you know, you can transform anything into any of the required statements as per the requisition. Next one, you see, very few men in the world are as rich as Mukesh Ambani. Now, are there anyone who is richer than Mukesh Ambani? You see, Mukesh Ambani is richer than many other. Yes, it means there are many, very few men. Means limited number of men are as rich as Mukesh Ambani. So what is mentioned the same here? Mukesh Ambani is richer than whom? Many other men in the world. Now, when I said very few men in the world are as rich as Mukesh Ambani, I have taken a group of rich people and compared him with Mukesh Ambani. Right? Very few are there who are as rich as Mukesh Ambani. Whereas in comparative degree, I took Mukesh Ambani and compared him with so many other men who are not as rich as him. So there are so many, those who are not as rich as him. So that many or most is compared here in comparative degree. Mukesh Ambani is richer than many other men in the world. You can say many other or most other. Okay, most other men in the world. Now, superlative degree of this, Mukesh Ambani is one of the richest men in the world. Is he the only richest man? No, there are some other rich men in the world. So, what he said, Mukesh Ambani is one of the richest men. He is not the richest. He is one among many rich men of the world. Okay, so that is implied here. Mukesh Ambani is one of the richest men in the world. Whenever we use one of the richest, we must use plural form of the noun. You observe, one of the richest men, not man, plural form. And so many other examples like this. For example, Rosie is one of the most beautiful flowers in the garden. One of the most beautiful flowers. Flowers, flowers in the garden. Okay. Ramu is one of the cleverest boys in the class. Boys. Here I used boys. Out of so many boys, he's one. Okay. One of the richest, one of the cleverest. So, out of so many clevers, he is one. Am I clear? There are so many clevers. Out of them, he is one. Then we use one of the. Am I clear to you? English is one of the easiest subjects. English is one of the easiest subjects. Have you got it? Okay, please write down all these examples, underlining the noun form there. See, the noun is used in plural form. That must be clearly understood and pointed out by you. And when you are making a note, please write 2 more examples of the same. One of the, as I used 3-4 sentences, you will write 1 or 2 sentences. Okay, to have a practice. Now you see that now we spoke about third rule. Very few men in the world are as rich as Mukesh Ambani. You see, very few girls in the class are as tall as Sudha. Sudha is taller than most other. Oblique, you can use many other. Anything, most or many. Sudha is taller than most of the girls in the class. Next you see, Sudha is one of the tallest girls in the class. One of the tallest. It means, are there students who are equally tall as Sudha? Yes. One of the tallest. Whenever you say one of the, it means there are some others who are equally tall. Means they are as tall as Sudha. Am I clear to you, children? If you still have any doubt, you can ask me. Then you see the next example. Third one. The elephant is not as tall as the giraffe. The giraffe is taller than the elephant. Now you see there is no superlative degree to it. Why is there no superlative degree? When the comparison is between 2 persons, there is no superlative degree at all. Okay, when the comparison is between 2 persons or 2 qualities, there is no superlative degree. When do we use superlative degree? When a supreme quality is being discussed. Right? Supreme in a sense, the best of all. Okay. Now you see here, the elephant is not as tall as the giraffe. The giraffe is taller than the elephant. First, let me hope you might have concentrated the sound of the and the. Did you? Did I use different sounds? Yes, I used. I said the elephant, then the giraffe. Why? Why have I changed the sound? Is it simply? No. There is a reason behind it. Whenever you use the before vowel sounds, this THE becomes the. Now you see, elephant. Vowel sound, it becomes the. Whenever there is consonant, THE becomes the. Okay. Now we'll have some more examples to make the point very easy. Okay. You see, the ink pot, the pen, the orange, the boy, the umbrella, the rain. Whether you followed? Write some more sentences or some more words. Some more words you write. Mention THE as the and the with your Telugu or Hindi alphabet in which you are comfortable. This is only to drive the point home. Okay. It makes you clear, and I want you to bring change in your pronunciation in concern with these sounds. Okay. Change is necessary, beta. Change is the only thing that never changes. So we have to keep on changing ourselves. Earlier you used to read it as the elephant. Now you will change it. You will start using it as the elephant. So these kind of changes for the betterment are important in the life. Okay. So as I said change is the only thing that never changes in the world. So keep on changing. That too for betterment, remember. Okay, so you might have understood this. Then you see here, not is nothing but negativity. Whenever no or not is used in the sentence, that means it is negative. When there is negative in positive degree, comparative degree takes positive statement. You see here, the elephant is not as tall as the giraffe. It means who is tall? The giraffe. Now you see the same is mentioned here. The giraffe is taller than the elephant. The same is mentioned here, but when there is not in the positive degree, that is made positive in the comparative degree. Negative is nothing but using no or not. Then next one you see, you have another example. Similarly, here in the positive degree he used positivity, whereas in comparative degree that became negative. Whenever you find not in positive, it becomes positive in comparative degree. Means the statement, negative statement becomes positive in comparative degree. Positive statement of positive degree changes into negative statement in comparative degree. For example, Raju is as rich as Ravi. Ravi is not richer than Raju. That's all. This is how we change the sentences. Whereas here we don't have superlative degree because the comparison is between only two persons. Now next, another one more example is given to you. His son can't speak English as fluently as his daughter. This is also used in negative form. You see, can plus not, can't. It's a contraction, right? This contraction, can plus not. It means this is negativity. And here you have positivity. You see, his daughter can speak English more fluently than his son. Whether you understood? Then, this is the last rule here. Some girls in the college are at least as short as Ravali. Some girls are at least as short as Ravali. Ravali is not shorter than some other girls. It means some girls at least are as short as Ravali. Ravali is not shorter than some other girls in the class. There are some other girls who are more short when compared to Ravali. So here you see Ravali is not shorter than some other girls in the college. Then in the superlative degree, Ravali is not the shortest of all the girls in the college. Okay. Here you have college spelling EGE. There is a difference between EGE and AGE. COLLEGE is a word, whereas COLLAGE is a word. What is the meaning of these two words? Refer the dictionary, note them, and have a clarity about what to be used for the college you go. Okay. Chalo, these are the examples. Now, what did I say? College, right? I did not say college. Why? All the words which end with the suffix of AGE, are pronounced as IJ. So, any age people can go to college. Any age people may travel with a carriage. So there is no age here, only ij. Carriage, bandage, luggage, village, college. Have you observed? All these words end with age and they are all pronounced with ij sound. Okay? Please note down these words and observe and mention it. Is IZ you can write. Underline AGE and below that you write IZ. Is. Okay. College. IZ you write. IJ. Okay. And make sure you practice this. And this table, if you learn, you can easily change anything into any form. Now you see here. What is that? not so tall as. Whenever you find in the sentence not so tall as, it is considered as positive degree. Not is used for negative comparison when taller than is used here. And whenever there is comparison between two persons or two things or two qualities, there is no superlative degree. Quick revision, okay? No other than so plus as plus adjective plus as. This is like taller than, adjective plus than plus any other in comparative degree, any other. Whereas superlative degree, the tallest, the plus adjective, superlative form. Then you see very few plus adjective plus as. Adjective plus than plus most other or oblique many other. Here one of the tallest plus, what do we get here? Whenever there is one of the, what do we get here? What kind of noun do we get here? Plural form. Okay. Then you see some plus, at least plus, as plus, adjective plus as. What does it become? Not plus, adjective plus than. Then what does it come in superlative degree? What do we write in superlative degree? Not plus adjective. Okay. This is all your degrees of comparison. If you have any kind of doubt, please do ask me. You may put a voice mail to my personal number or in the group as you feel comfortable. Okay, but even when you do not understand, don't simply mug up. Okay, beta. Chalo, with this we have completed it. Then you have here so many examples given, an exercise is given to you, and he wanted you to change it into, he instructed you, either you change it into positive or other degrees in the sense whichever degree it is that you have to identify the adjective in the sentence. Then if you first analyze what it is, the other two degrees you have to write. Excuse me. So this is all degrees of comparison, and here you have 25 questions given. I want you to answer all these questions, beta. This is must. Okay, answer these all. Check yourself with the help of the table. Every sentence follows the similar rule, same table. This one, if you know, you can change, and even with this sentence you can compare what is what. Okay, to do all these things, first you have to learn adjectives. Okay, am I clear to you all? Then what must you do? Write the notes, write your name on the notes. On each paper you are writing your name, roll number and section. Okay, the stream, your stream, like BPC or MPC, whatever. Then you are answering these all 25 questions. Out of these 25, you will get Google form to answer. Okay, out of these 25 only you will be given. Am I clear? Okay dear, happy learning. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you all.